Hi, I'm Brian Scott, and I'm going to offer you a sneak peek at a brand new invention. Now, you're not supposed to see this, but this is the new thing in packaging. It's going to take the soft drink industry by storm. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, that's just a tube. Now, you might be right, but you'd also be wrong, because this is not just a tube. It's a multi-directional cylinder. Now, here's the idea of how this is going to work. Even though this is just a prototype, it's pretty cool to see what they're working on. The tube or cylinder would act as packaging. It could be opened from either end. During transit, the box could be handled in a manner that is, shall we say, not desired. It could be tossed, turned, and shaken. In the past, if a box is brought into a store and it gets turned around on end, and you didn't notice it until after you ripped open the box, well, you were faced with having to take everything out the wrong way and spend time making it all right again. It's not the biggest pain, but it's one nonetheless. With this cylinder, if it came in upside down, it really doesn't matter, because the bottle will always point up. Now, you may have not paid attention to that, so let me show you again, and watch closely. It's pointing up, it's pointing down, it's pointing up, and it's pointing down, but it's not. It doesn't matter how many times you do it, it'll always point up. Let me show you one more time. This time I'll show you putting it in upside down. And as slowly as possible, I will show you exactly what happens. It is pointing down, so it's now pointing up. One more time, it's pointing down, but it's not. No matter how many times you do this, it'll always point up. I could go back and forth, around and around. The bottle will always point up. And the really, really cool thing is that if you have a hard time understanding what's happening, they are also at this time including a very simple working model. It's really just a piece of paper. It's not much, but if you were to take this and form a cylinder, you would start to understand exactly what's happening here. But you have to make sure you always form the cylinder just right, because if you roll it the wrong way, like I just did, you would create a multiplying cylinder, which is something completely different. I hope you enjoyed seeing this brand new multi-directional cylinder. Until next time, I'm Brian Scott.